Hello and welcome to this coding session. Here we will take the example of office printers that we analyzed in our previous sessions and try to code it out using a Java IDE. As always, feel free to use any object-oriented programming language of your choice for this exercise. Let's start with the iMultifunction interface. We'll start with a blank interface. We will define a couple of print methods, a couple of scan methods, and a couple of fax methods. Okay, so our interface is ready. Let's create a class which represents the Xerox Work Center and make it implement this interface. Okay, let's use the IDE option to create stubs for all the methods. We'll just put in a comment in the methods, assume it has some real code. So it is mandatory that you implement all the methods. Let me show you what happens when you remove any method. See, you get a compilation error. You are expected to implement all methods defined in the interfaces that the class implements. You can put in a blank implementation. The compiler really doesn't care about what is inside the method. Let's revert. Let's also create a class for the HP printer cum scanner. Again, we need to implement all the methods. Let's create stubs. But for these two fax-related methods, we will simply have blank implementations. Now the last class for the Canon printer. Again, implement all methods. This Canon device can only print, so apart from the two print-related functions, we will provide blank implementations for all other functions. Okay, so we are done with our initial version of the code. This is before we apply the interface segregation principle. Here, we can clearly see the violations of the principle. Okay, let's go ahead and fix it now. First thing is to split the big interface. Let's create the iPrint interface first. We will move the two print-related methods from the big interface to the iPrint interface. Okay, now let's create the iScan interface. We will move the two scan-related methods into the iScan interface. Lastly, let's create the iFax interface. Again, we will move the two fax-related methods into here. Note that the big interface does not have any methods left. So we can delete it if we want to. We will just close it out for now. Now our three interfaces are ready. Let's now go to our individual classes and make them implement these new interfaces. Let's go to our Xerox class first. We will make it implement all three interfaces as this is a multi-function device. No changes required in the methods. Next, let's go to our HP class. We will make it implement the iPrint and iScan interface as the HP device is a printer cum scanner. Now that our class no longer implements the iMultifunction interface, we can safely remove the fax-related methods from this class. Let's do that. See, no more compilation errors. Let's do the same for the Canon class as well. We will make it implement only the iPrint interface. Now, apart from the two print-related methods, we can remove all other methods. Let's do it. No compilation errors. So now we have addressed all the violations and our code now strictly conforms to the interface segregation principle. As you can see, the code is much cleaner now. We have removed the big fat interface. Each interface has a single responsibility and no more blank implementations. With this, we have come to the end of the coding session. I encourage you to try out this code in an IDE of your choice. That's it for this session. I'll see you in the next one.